Welcome back to the channel, homemakers. You're invited to a Mother's Day brunch. I'm making my first brunch, and I'll be sharing some tips with you that I learned along the way. Tip number 1 is to choose a date and time that work for your guests. We're having our Mother's Day brunch a little early. My daughter Maggie is getting ready to graduate college, and we wanted to do something fun and creative together before her last big tests. Tip number 2 is to decide on a theme. We chose a floral theme for our Mother's Day brunch. Next, you'll want to shop your home and see what serving pieces and decorations you already have. Next, you may need to do some shopping. I'm going to take you back in time to a shopping day with me and my husband. Hey friends, today is our 24th wedding anniversary, and we're celebrating by going to lunch at our favorite place, and we're going to do a little shopping. We're going to head to Home Goods, and I'm going to look for some things for the tea party. Our first idea was to have a Mother's Day tea, but then it evolved into a Mother's Day brunch. Thrift stores are affordable places to look for decorations, and you may need to get creative. Tip number 3 is to plan your menu and shop for food items. You'll want to include items such as breakfast casseroles, pastries, fruit, coffee, tea, and mimosas. It's a couple of days before the brunch, and I'm getting ready to head to the grocery store. I've got my handy list with me, and I am determined that I'm only going to buy what's on this list. Usually I do grocery pickup because I am terrible about putting extra things in the buggy. While we're out, I'm also going to stop off at the post office so I can drop off this pen pal letter. I'm back from the grocery store, and y'all, I did it. I stuck to my list and I didn't buy anything extra. There was one time when I forgot and I did put something in the buggy, that I just took it out and put it right back on the shelf. Here's my tiny little haul from the grocery store. They didn't have Canadian bacon, so I just picked up some ham for our breakfast casserole. And the chocolates were the most expensive thing I got. And I also picked up some birthday candles because both kids have a birthday coming up. And of course they didn't have candles for both of them. I picked up this green notebook when I was at the grocery store. I've been reading The Secret Garden, and I'm about halfway through now. Yesterday I started reading the Secret Garden devotional book by Rachel Dodge. And anytime I'm reading a devotional book, I like to make notes in a notebook. It helps me to learn, and I thought green would be the perfect color. Have you ever read The Secret Garden or seen the movie? Tell me down in the comments below. I'll have both of these books linked for you down in the description box in case you would like to read them also. On a rainy afternoon, the day before our Mother's Day brunch, we went shopping for some new teas. We headed to downtown Savannah to the Savannah Tea Room. This is such a unique place, and they have a wide variety of teas. Just as quickly as the rain started, it left. So we decided to stroll through the square next to the tea room, and it is such a treat to spend time in downtown Savannah. If you're new to my channel, my name is Jennifer. I'm a Christian wife, mama, and homemaker. I've been on a homemaking journey for the past year. While I've been a stay-at-home mom for many years, I really didn't understand what homemaking was. I'm inviting you to come along on this journey with me as we learn to serve the Lord and become a blessing to our families together. Tip number 4 is to get cooking. Purchase your food and do your prep and cooking beforehand. That way you'll have time to enjoy your brunch with your guests. I wasn't really sure how I wanted to do the menu. I looked through the breakfast section of my 1950s home ec textbook, but I ended up using recipes that I found online, plus one family favorite, and I'll have those recipes linked for you down below in the description box. Tip number 5 is to decorate. Add your decorations to your table and make sure to use decorations that fit your theme. Don't forget to arrange your flowers. Flowers make everything pretty. For our Mother's Day brunch, we were both excited to try non-alcoholic mimosas for the first time. Tip number 6 is to enjoy yourself and have fun. Things don't have to be perfect. Just being together is the best part, and making memories is the sweetest blessing of all. Oh, friends, look what happened. After the brunch was over, I was cleaning up, washing the dishes, and it slipped right out of my hand into our metal sink. And I had just got through telling Maggie that the new tea set was my favorite part of the brunch. We've been online looking for a replacement, but this is part of the shabby chic Rachel Ashwell line, and it's part of a set, so I really don't think we'll be able to find a replacement. I'm not sure if it'll be usable, but my husband said he can glue it back together for me, so I figure it's worth a try. This beautiful tablecloth is my second favorite thing that we used at the brunch. It was made by my grandma many years ago. I truly wish we could all sit down to brunch together. Just imagine the stories we could tell, the advice we could give, and the support we could be to each other. What a blessing that would be. Friends, I want you to know that anytime you have a prayer request, just leave it down in the comment box. I consider it an honor to pray for you. Friends, I hope you get to spend Mother's Day with the special women in your life. I realize that Mother's Day is a hard time for some of us, and just know that I'll be keeping you in my prayers. I'm wishing you a very special Mother's Day, and I'll see you back in 2 weeks with a new video.